Hey you guys, if you want to learn how to make my easy and delicious Parmesan herb encrusted salmon, stay tuned. So first you're going to start off with your salmon. Of course, I'm not a huge fan of skin on my salmon. If you want, you can keep yours on, but I just made a little slit in between the skin and the flesh, and I'm going to slowly peel that skin off of the salmon. Now you want to go slow when you do this, because if you try to rip it off like really fast, you're going to take some of the flesh off with the skin, and you don't want that because salmon is a little bit expensive nowadays, so you want to take your time when you're doing this step. So I transferred my salmon into my cast iron skillet. Now I'm going to go ahead and make my garlic butter. So I have garlic paste here along with about 3 tablespoons of softened butter, and I used about, that looks like roughly a tablespoon of that garlic, and I'm going to go ahead and give those two a mix. So once those two are well combined, I went ahead and seasoned my salmon just a little bit, not too much, with a little bit of salt and pepper on each side. Next, I went ahead and spread that garlic butter on the top of my salmon. So now on to the topping. We're going to use some seasoned panko breadcrumbs. I don't know why I put, look how much I'm pouring it. That's too much. You only need about a cup of panko, okay? So just do a cup of your seasoned panko, and then you're going to do maybe a tablespoon or so of parsley, and then a little bit of paprika, and some Parmesan cheese. And this is the Parmesan cheese that I'm using. It's really good. And you only need maybe a fourth a cup to a half a cup of your Parmesan cheese. And last but not least, the zest of 1 lemon. Then you're going to go ahead and give all those ingredients a good mix to make sure everything is well combined. And then you're going to go ahead and put that on your salmon. The great thing about that butter mixture is that it's not only acting as a glue to keep that the panko on, but it's also going to give obviously some really good flavor. So after I was done putting on the crust, I went ahead and drizzled a little bit of vegetable oil just to help with browning, and popped that into a 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes. And this is how it looks when it comes out. Oh my gosh, y'all. I've made salmon so many times, and this is hands down my favorite salmon. Like, it was so good. It was so good. And I went ahead and garnished with a little bit of lemon so it can, for presentation purposes and look cute. But I went ahead and took that lemon off because I was hungry, and I went ahead and cut a piece for me, and so you guys can see how moist that salmon is. It is not overcooked at all. 25 minutes was the perfect amount of time for that salmon to cook all the way through, and for the crust to get that nice golden brown color. Yum, how delicious does that look? So I went ahead and served mine with a little bit of jasmine rice and some Brussels sprouts that I sauteed with a little bit of bacon. But I mean, the star of the show is the salmon. And you see me doing my little, when the food is good, and you have to do a little dance. You have to do a little step. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.